The most common question in the past couple of weeks I've been getting is, does it make sense to switch to buying in bulk? In this video, I'll give you 5 reasons why you should consider buying in bulk. I've done all of these principles in my business. When I ran Storm Group Roofing, we actually bought a lot of wholesale pricing bulk orders. Now, let me show you. Reason number 1, numbers don't lie. It just makes business sense. I don't understand why so many people do not have common sense knowledge. I understand we didn't go to school, nobody taught us, but it's common sense where I'm coming from. If you have expenses on every single job, yes, you can sell all you want and increase your sales, but how do you stay more profitable? You increase your sales and you reduce your expenses. If you look around you, all businesses are doing it. If you go to Papa John's, they're not going to be buying cardboards off Amazon. They have a supplier, and if they save 20 cents per cardboard, they'll make millions more every single year. If you go into the restaurants, they're not buying from retail stores like Whole Foods. They have their butchers. The price per steak, per bread, and everything that they pay is much smaller, so they can make money. Unfortunately, in the roofing industry, because of a bottleneck in the industry, most contractors are buying retail and paying retail price. I think it's just straight out stupid, because if you can save $200 per project, if you're a roofer, if you roof every single day, couple $100 per project is thousands per month. Thousands more. You literally can hire more people, spend more money on marketing, get more leads, pass savings to your homeowners, win more jobs. There's so much more you can do when you're profitable. So many contractors go out of business because they just don't make enough profit. If it's you, keep watching this video to the end. I'll show you how you can be saving and how much you can be saving and what you should be buying to stay ahead and to show profit on the books. Because if you're doing a couple $1 million and you're not profitable at the end, you are doing something wrong. And maybe it's because you pay too much buying retail prices. Reason number 2, it makes ordering materials much easier. One of the best setups I have seen in the past couple of years is 6x12 or 7x14 cargo trailers. Think about this. Ethan Endis does it, Heath Higgs does it, and many others. If you have a working trailer that has everything in it, think about, caulkings, synthetics, ice and water barriers, vents, anything you can get hands on and buy in bulk instead of buying 2, 3 retail, just buy a box, put it there. Now, here's what's gonna happen. Your project manager or anybody who orders materials now don't have to think how many vents you need, how many rolls you need. You have enough rolls for several jobs. All you have to do now is just restock it. Think about you and your business as manufacturing plant. Remember Henry Ford? What his genius was, he streamlined the production. You can streamline the productions. How do we streamline the production? We eliminate steps that we don't need to take. One of the biggest problems I see in the roofing business is miscommunication between sales reps who don't know all accessories on the job, don't know how to measure or forgets. Because let's face it, if the sales rep or production manager misses 1 or 2 items that you get on every single job anyway, now it's extra trip to the store. And don't get me started on job site deliveries, $70, $80, $100, because someone forgot something, now it costs you more. We need 1 more roll of this. We need 1 more bundle of starters. We need 1 more roll of ice and water. Why? You knew you're gonna have it. So now if you have the trailer and you have materials in a warehouse or in your truck, you just have to have it and you have to manage jobs anyways, right? So now that crew will just take it from the trailer to the job, and at the end, the leftover goes back to the trailer, and it makes material ordering so much easier. Now the production manager just have to do something that you don't order on every job. So you order shingles, if you're in a roofing business, keep in reach at that quantity, at that color, everything else standardized. In a trailer, your brain does not even think about it. Reason number 3, let's talk about waste and waste management. If you buy it in bulk, you will also save more because your crews, your installers, will not throw away more. Comment below if you are a business owner in a roofing space and you have seen your crews throwing away good shingles, good starters, half or quarter roll of underlayment, or maybe they've been stealing from you and taking it and reselling it and using it on other jobs, right?
I mean, that one and this one is almost a bundle.
A lot of times, Dmitry, we'll see, forget this is nothing. We'll see whole bundles, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Oh, I believe that.
And they just lay them right on the top. They're on the top.
So when you buy in bulk, think about that trailer that I mentioned earlier. So you have the trailer on the job site. Your crew comes in, they take 4 rolls of underlayment, and then quarter roll is not used. What are they gonna do with it? They know where they took it from. So they're gonna take that half a roll, quarter roll, 3/4 roll, and they put it back in the trailer. So you constantly have leftovers and they go from job to job. Think about the waste. Our waste should not be more than 5%. If your waste is 10, 15% because your crew is constantly throwing away stuff, it adds up. If you actually put a number on your waste, there's a big difference between 5% waste and 10% waste. And buying in bulk save you that waste factor. Reason number 4, the ugliest one, is something that nobody talks about. It will save you hours, if not days, from auditing the invoices from your suppliers. They all do it. Comment below if it happened to you, if you're the business owner. Your sales rep from ABC, SRS, Beacon, they probably gave you a good price, usually really good price on shingles. Everything else will have 200, 300, 400% markups. But the problem is, even if they gave you a decent price, you will still probably overpay because accounting is so complicated. One person gives you the price and you think you're paying this price, and then on every single job you receive invoices. They're not easy to read. I visited company last year. They found $300,000 in mistakes. CNN Construction out of Chicago. $300,000 they found of billing mistakes from their supplier. Think about it. $300,000 is a lot of money for the business owner. And it's possible because how many items you buying. So if you buying on every single project, and let's say they give you a price at $64 a roll and now they're billing you $69. Do you have time to go after 20 items and compare the prices? So it's a full-time job. Your accountant have to do it, they have to do it. So you're paying premium, and oftentimes you have to double, triple check that special order price, the returns, that money checks in at the end. Full-time job. You don't have that problem if 60, 70% of your accessories is in your warehouse, accounted for, paid for. Now you have to deliver and the rest of it goes back. You can do your own inventory check and count your own money. You have to still learn how to do that, but it's way cheaper to be in control of your warehouse and your billing versus few more accountants or people who send you invoices and salespeople to keep them accountable. And the last one, number 5, a lot of roofers are telling me, well, Dmitry, I don't have time. Why wouldn't I want ABC Supply, deliver everything to my job sites? My answer to it is this: how good of a manager are you? Aren't you supposed to be on your job? Aren't you supposed to sell someone on your job? When you buy in bulk and that manager, project manager, someone from your company arrives in the morning, checks on everything, checks the material is delivery, now it makes it easier to manage the job. Why? Because you deliver everything from your warehouse in the morning. Like I said, if you invest in a trailer or have it in your truck, now if you have a box of roofing glue, you'll use 2 or 3 on this job. On next one, you don't have to buy 1 or 2. If half is used, it goes back to the trailer. You don't have to go to Home Depot. You don't have to go to ABC Supply. You don't have to waste your time. You control your time. And for those people who say, well, I don't have time, it's all good. And there's more than one way to be successful in this business. But if you're against bulk ordering, you have to show your books and your profits. Unfortunately, when I look at the failure rate in the roofing business, and right now I have over 250 students in the roofing school, and I see the books and I see contractors spend, and I see how many don't make profits. And when I analyze their books and what they're spending money on, you don't have financial stability to back that argument that it makes sense for them to deliver. Because if you are overpaying $200-300 per job, it's dumbest decision you can make when you're already upside down, when you're already not profitable. You should be shooting in the roofing business for 15% net profit. If you don't have 15%, look everywhere to get there. So if you only 5% net profit, that's probably where. So if you analyze and study businesses who went out of business, who filed bankruptcies, and who were successful on paper or on Facebook until they weren't, I'm telling you, I travel to tons of businesses and I see smartest people are doing this. Now, this is not all about BM Direct. I want to give a huge shout out to the Roof Store, the Van Boxel. I don't care where you buy from. I know that I have the best stuff on the market. We have one of the best websites, bmdirect.com. Check it out, go there, see your true savings. If you buy my Underlayment, if you buy Roofing Insights Underlayment, on every order you'll save 100%. But if it's more convenient to order from Van Boxel, please do so. I just want you to be successful. I know my stuff. I don't have to prove the quality. My business partner is engineer. He's literally designing the glues and knows what's inside of our ice and water barriers. So I know my stuff. I know that there's also the biggest benefit is not the quality. This is still commodity product, but it's $48 and you probably paying $70. I want to save you money. And if you buy from other people in the market, please do so. You're not gonna offend me by buying from my competitor or friends in business. I want you to be profitable. If I can help you with that, reach out, schedule a demo. Let's talk. Comment below if this video made any sense for you. I appreciate all comments and I reply to every single one of them. I'll see you guys in the next video.